Howdy y'all, my name is Nick and today I want to show y'all my 2026 Model Y Juniper and the 6-7 accessories and mods I put on this thing. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I want to show y'all the exterior mods first and we'll work our way inside. So number one, I want to show y'all badging. So I put this Tesla badge here on the front, and as y'all might know that this Model Y does not come with any badging in the front for minimalism, but if you look at the non-North American Model Ys, you'll see that it does include the Tesla badge emblem in the front. So it's not like we're just adding it ourselves. This is actually meant actually a real badge that they put on the Model Ys outside of North America. And so this one specifically is a speaking one in black, but you can find chrome options too if that's what you prefer. So that's one thing I added here, and definitely makes adds a good look onto the car, tells people what you're driving, because most people when they see this car don't even know it's a Tesla until they reach their way to the back. And as we do that ourselves, we'll see that I also added a badge here, and it's going to be that red launch edition badge right there. So as you can see, that is the launch edition badge, and if y'all don't know what the launch edition means, that was the edition that Tesla launched when they first came out with this refreshed Model Y. And basically it was just a $12,000 upgrade that includes lifetime FSD, acceleration boost, and also your choice of color, interior, and wheels. So if you do search up launch edition, you always see that's likely going to be in Quicksilver with the white interior, because that's the most expensive options, and probably the upgraded 20-inch wheels. But either way, most people and most even Tesla owners don't even know that this is a launch, what this badge even means. So really, I think it just adds a nice pop onto the trunk space, especially since the trunk space is so big and so plain. And well, if Tesla didn't want you to add it onto your car, they wouldn't sell it on their website so easily. So yep, that is an OEM badge, and you're free to also put in this plaid and performance badging too if you so desire. But anyways, let's go ahead, and if you see the side profile of the car, you can tell that this is not the stock wheels that come with the car. So let me show you a closer look at what these might look like here. All right, as y'all can see, this is what I added onto my car. These are some wheel covers. They're just hubcaps. It's 2026 and we're still buying them. Can't believe that, right? But hey, these are sleek looking wheel covers, and if you can see, these are the stock wheel covers that come with this Tesla. As you can see, it covers most of the wheel for aerodynamics. So obviously, since this is more open, you can see more of the wheelbarrow, and brake rotors might decrease your range efficiency. But either way, I think it adds a real nice look. You can actually see the calipers in the rotor inside, and also adds those silver accents onto the wheel. Just makes your Tesla stand out more with the more Teslas you see out on the road today. So let's go ahead. That covers the outside. Let me show y'all what I added onto the inside. All right, jumping in, you might already tell or can see that there's plenty of things on the screen, which these days, since the Tesla is mostly screen, that's what's always going to be the main focus. So to start off, let's go ahead and go over the basics here. So if we open the center console, we can see that I've added these center console organizers. These ones are specifically from Speaking. I'm sure y'all have seen these already, but I definitely love the ones from Speaking because they're built great, and I love the rubberized texture on the inside. So you can see here I've got my precious doo-boo, if you know you know, and then we got a coin holder, and then hand sanitizer, rubber bands. Of course, inside you got a lot of deeper space for your sunglasses and other miscellaneous cables and items in there. And here on the deeper storage, I like to add my essentials, so screwdrivers, glass breaker, knife, flashlight, wrench, all that good stuff. And deeper inside, I've just got some tissues, napkins, unscented baby wipes. If you know, got the white interior, got to keep it clean. These are game changer right here. And we'll get into what all these cables and stuff in here are too. Don't mind the mess. It's just so much storage, you don't know what to do with it. And also included with the storage, this one and the one in here come in a 2-pack, so you'll get those together. But this one it's separate. This is also from Spigen. This is an under screen storage space, so I think this is perfect space for your sunglasses, especially because there's no sunglass holder built into the car. You got a nice storage space here. Also for your garage opener, since of course Tesla also doesn't come with the garage opener unless you got the MyQ. And then with this under screen storage, you've also got a shelf on top here. So what I put here is just a bunch of patches that I had in my old car. I used to put it on the headliner itself, but I think this is a great storage space if you want to keep some knickknacks or some other parking garage tickets or anything like that. That's a great space for it. It also comes with a magnet too. There's a magnetic side here on the back of the shelf, so in case you want to make sure something doesn't shift around, you can always magnetize it to that. Next mod here is my phone holder. So this is a MagSafe holder from Ugreen. This one's great to hold your phone. Even though you got the big old screen, sometimes it's nice to just have your phone handy here. You can read your text messages. As you can see, a text just came in, so I can read it real easily in there. So this one itself is pretty strong magnet, so I usually have to help it by putting my finger in the back, taking it off. But that is a great screen protector, and it's not permanent. It's got suction cups here on the back, so you can take it off at any time without damaging the screen or anything like that. Next is the screen protector. As you can see here, there's a screen protector on the screen. Now you may be wondering, is that really useful? I mean, the screen doesn't move at all. How are you going to damage it? So, I mean, doesn't help that I'm wearing a rubberized watch right now, but I usually wear a stainless steel watch, and you know, things happen. You move your hand around, you're grabbing something from the passenger, bring it to the front, things can hit the screen. So I didn't want to run that risk, so I put a glass screen protector on here. And of course, also one thing I like to add is that since these screen protectors come with oleophobic properties, meaning anti-fingerprint and some water resistance or water hydrophobic properties onto it, the screen behind this itself also has that. So I don't want to wear it out. And of course, if this wears out, if there's too many fingerprints, it's not don't have those properties anymore, you can always feel free to take it off and put a new one in too. And then that's the screen protector, and there's also one I added here in the back too. So this one's, I would argue that this is even more useful than having it in the front, just because you don't know what your passengers in the back are doing, especially since there's so much space back here. They can put a lot of things, and they can move a lot of things. Don't want them to hit their feet or knees across this with their jeans, scratching up the screen. So this is really useful here too. So this one's a little harder because it doesn't come with a jig or template to install it. You have to do it by hand. As you can see, there's a little air bubble I have right there. But other than that, it's pretty easy once you've aligned it properly. But for the main attraction, y'all probably wondering what this is on top here is. So this is the Uniden R7 radar detector. So how I mounted this is through a phone mount. So if we take this off here and unplug it to make it easier, this is really just a basic phone mount meant for your phone to go in like this. But what I mounted upward so that it can just hold this. Some people use a MagSafe ring and use a MagSafe holder like that onto it, but didn't want to risk damaging the electronics with magnets. So here it might be easier if I take it off the tripod so I can show y'all exactly. But back here is a suction cup, and it just rings over to the front, and you can put in your radar detector right on top. So makes it right in the center of the screen, makes it real easy. This can help you, especially with how quick these Teslas are, reduce the risk of getting caught by the police radar. It also detects laser too, but if you get warnings for laser, it might be too late since they've already got your speed. But anyways, it's a real helpful addition, and let me show you exactly how I wired this bad boy. Let me just plug it in. So here I ran the cable through in between the shelf and the bottom shelf. These connect by magnets, so it's real easy to take on and off. No drilling or screwing required. So it runs through the inside. You can probably see the wire in there, but I run it through this crack here. You can see the cable down there. Run it through here, and then behind this felt wall and the driver footwell, you can pry this open just a little bit and keep the cable inside of there. And then it comes out right there, and inside the center console it goes into this 12-volt adapter. So I got one that's right angle so it doesn't poke out too much, and it comes with 2 extra USB cables, which is helpful because the car usually only comes with 1 USB-C cable right down there, right here. So this adding some more USB cables is always useful. And it just runs in through there, and since there's a little gap here, makes it real easy. So you always see this, but I put it on the driver's side just so it doesn't bother passengers, can't see it or pull it on accident. And the only downside of this, installing it like this, is you can't really close the cup holder section just because you'll see the gap with the cable, but that's not a problem for me because I'll always keep this open and keep it clean anyway. So that's what that looks like. And for the 7th and last accessory I've got for my Tesla is going to be out in the trunk. So let's go ahead and open up the trunk, and we'll work our way towards the back. Okay, so as we all know that there's plenty of space here in the trunk cargo area of the Model Y. So I want to take advantage of all that space, and especially all the space under the cargo area. We can see that bright red box here. Don't mind the mess in there. But here, what I've got is the Milwaukee M12 fuel vacuum. So you may be wondering, this is not really a Tesla mod. No, it's not. This is really realistically a shop vac, but it fits. So I just want a heavier duty vacuum to put in the car, especially with the white interior. I want to make the floor mats clean for my passengers. So this makes it real easy to deploy. As you can see, the hose is stored on the top. Close it up and you turn it on, and you've got a vacuum ready to go. So you see there's already some dirt and stuff on the black felt, and you can vacuum it up. Obviously with 2 hands it's easier, and if I use the attachments it'll be a lot better. But anyways, it's a real helpful addition to the car, especially since you've got the space. The only concern is the battery in there. I don't know if you saw it, but this takes the Milwaukee M12 battery. So if you're already in the Milwaukee ecosystem, then this makes it real easy. Real great addition to the car. Not only that, this is definitely not a Tesla accessory, but I've got a jump starter here. This got a built-in air compressor, so it's great if my tire pressure is low. But of course, the Tesla is not good for jumping internal combustion cars, so please do not try to jump cars, even though you've got a big old battery in the car. But this can help save some people on the road and help them know, hey, you know, all Tesla, or some Tesla owners are good people. So those are the mods here I keep in the trunk. I think these are some convenient accessories to keep. They're really helpful, and of course, you know, that's not really Tesla mod specific, but they're just useful to have, especially with all the space you've got in the deep corners and inside that cover in there too. But anyways, that concludes all the mods and accessories I put on my car here. So hopefully I'll make some more videos on this car, but either way, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Thanks for watching.